Central Middle Crusaders of Steubenville.
We have seen some excellent kickoff returns in previous years in this series. One of the fellows I can distinctly remember was Bobby Robinson. Robinson had, but who has been excellent in the punt and kick returns. We're talking about Tony Graziani, who has returned 6 kickoffs for an average of 38 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he's returned 11 punts, averaging 13.2 yards. He's been a threat offensively. JU, I think Jim won the toss and declined to the second half, so I've got to believe Central will receive the opening kickoff. Chrissy and Graziani are deep, and here comes Colson, and he'll kick it to Carlo Chrissy at the 12. 15, 20, cuts it back up the middle, 25, 30, running room, 35, hurdles a couple of tacklers, and all the way out to the 38. So Carlo Chrissy, the junior, with a 26-yard kickoff return, and Central has pretty good field position as they start 1st and 10.
Definitely kicked away from Graziani that time, and he made a good block to get a few extra yards for Central.
Backs are in an eye. Benjamin will get the play action, and Suckots rolls right, flips it out to Irosevich, in and out of his hands.
Maybe a catchable football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Again, the pro eye for the Crusaders. Benjamin's the tailback behind fullback Irosevich. Here comes a deep handoff, and I think we had a whistle and a flag. I thought I saw somebody move on the offensive side because it happened before the play, so no play can occur. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 as the ball is put back at the Central 33. O'Mara is tight right end. And back to pass is Suckots. He's looking over the middle. He'll flip a screen out to Benjamin at the 25. Jukes a tackler, gets a block, 30, 35, 40, out of bounds. Into the JU bench at about the 42-yard line. Good job by Benjamin as he used his blockers. Bob Euler, the inside linebacker, along with Ron Shoemate, the nose guard.
That's a good blocking, got him outside, John. It looked like very little gain. Put him in position maybe here to pick up a 1st down.
JU in a 4-4-3 defense. Twins right. Suckots rolls left. Has time. Now rolls out of the pocket. He has running room. 35, 40, 45. 1st down. Midfield. Cuts it back.
Look out.
40. He's got 20. And John Suckots, showing better speed than I thought he had, takes it all the way for 59 yards and a touchdown on a play that was broken because it was a pass rollout to the left. He felt pressure. He moved to the right. He outraced a couple of defenders, got a couple of blocks, and ran 59 yards for the longest play from scrimmage for the Crusaders this year, and they lead it 6-0.
Left, and he did a good job to avoid a tackler in the backfield, and it looked for sure he was going to pick up the 1st down, and that was about it, but he had a good cutback ability, and boy, he showed some speed on that play and outraced a defender for 59 yards.
Tony Rossi is in for the conversion with Crockeye holding, and Rossi splits the uprights as he now has made 7 straight, and the Crusaders have taken a 7-0 lead with only 48 seconds gone in the 1st quarter, and we'll be back.
2 seconds in quarter number 1 as Central kicks off.
And the kick is high and deep by Frank Maracino, taken by Colson inside the 10, right up the middle, 20, 30, 35, and Pat Colson down at maybe the 36-yard line. Running hard up the pipe.
Come out and surprise some people, maybe putting on 7 this early, but the JU strength is their offense, and the Crusader strength has been their defense.
Option right, Colson staying at home. Defensive end Brian Alcini makes the stop, and Patrick may have lost a half yard. And have twin receivers to the right. Backs are split. Left side, Schumart, 38, and he's stacked up by 5 Crusaders after a short gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 7. 4. 3rd and 7 for the Jackets, and they have twin receivers. Right, back to pass. Colson flips it over the middle, finds his man Wayne Fulmer, and he's got a first down at midfield. Brought down by Timmy Delator and Andrew Connor, but a quick look-in pass to one of the twin receivers, yards.
Good ball fake in the backfield that time, John, to freeze the backers, and he hit him right on the numbers.
Central jumps into almost a 6-man front as Maple goes in motion, and rolling out to the left is Colson looking. He's going to throw. He has his receiver, and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Ron Schumart, coming out of the backfield.
One to your left and throw back.
Fulmer and Maple are twins, right backs in an eye. Here comes a draw play to the tailback. Schumart running the tailback, breaks one tackle, will not break the second tackle as he does get to the Central 49. He broke Andrew Connor's tackle. However, a gang of Crusaders were over there, led by Dominic Tiberio and David DeBeese, and they brought Schumart down. Schumart, a 59-yard scamper by John Suckots.
Here's where Colson kind of neutralizes third down situations because he's so dangerous here.
Double wing. In motion is Corey Freeman, and back to pass. Colson, he's under pressure. He's hit. He may lose the football, and it's stolen.
Gonna go.
It's stolen by the Crusaders, and Central will have their second touchdown as running for the score is 85, Billy DeLeonardo. They got him from the backside as Colson was hit. The ball popped loose, and Billy DeLeonardo just plucked it out of the air, and the Crusaders with a touchdown by DeLeonardo on the Jefferson Union turnover. That run will be about 42 yards. And all of a sudden, with 8:14 to go in the first quarter, only 3 minutes and 46 seconds into the quarter, Central has a 13-0 lead.
Down, it looked like the ball might come loose, but he just took it right out of his hands and went all the way down. And with 8:14 to go in quarter number 1, Central up 13-0, trying to tack on number 14.
Rockeye holds. Rossi's kick is short, but it's long enough, and it splits the uprights. 14-0 Central. Will be back after this. To a fumble recovery as Maracino bombs this one. It'll be down at the 2-yard line. Taken there, I think it's Maple, straight up the middle, 20, 25, 26-yard line. I think it was Chris Maple. Let's check that number. 43. This is football. He actually stole the football from Colson, did DeLeonardo. Backs are split for JU. Handoff right side, or left side. Looks like Schumart the ball carry. He'll get short yardage to about the 27. Nope, it was Corey Freeman, 25.
Half quarters left, so they just got to stick to their game plan right now and not get a little bit uptight, being down 14-0.
Back to pass, we have a flag. Colson flips it out into the flat, and he overthrows Chris Maple, his intended receiver. But we do have a flag on the play. So we'll take a peek and see what they call.
Checking out the signal, it's going to be against JU.
Possession on third down. The pass was complete to Fulmer, and he's twin receivers with Maple, as rolling out is Colson, and his pass to Maple, who was open, is incomplete because Eric Belzano fell down, but the pass was overthrown, so it will be fourth down.
Statistics sometimes don't tell the story. Central has had 4 offensive plays and leads 14-0.
The snap is good. Patrick Colson, with plenty of time, booms a high spiraling kick to Graziani, who takes it at his 38. The wall is down the sidelines, 40, 45 midfield into JU territory and dragged down from behind at the Jacket 22 or 42. However, a flag at the Central 44 would mean either clipping or illegal block, as the wall was set even though there wasn't much room in front of the JU 6-yard line, but it's going to be a big penalty, the second of the game. That's a very nice punt.
6 where it had been 3rd and long after a penalty.
Crow eye for the Crusaders. And Kuzakowski's the tailback, but fullback Arosevich gets the handoff over left guard. And Hero will plunge out to the 34-yard line. JU defender.
That really is a first running play, although Suckoch made a passing play into a 59-yard run.
Again, the pro eye. JU in a 5-man front. Deep handoff, Kuzakowski blasts over the right side, and Kuzakowski will move to about the 38. Again, Mike Morris makes the tackle. He went over the block. Central with 3 running plays. I've got him for 67 yards. Did I miss one?
No, there were 3 running plays, okay. Really 2, but Suckoch had that 59-yard run on that busted play.
3rd and short. On play action, Suckoch is rolling. He's under pressure. He's hit. He'll go down in the backfield at the 34. Good charge put on by 54.
Chris Mabel, the back deep for the Yellow Jackets.
Graziani will hit it at about his 25. The snap is good. And Tony, low line drive kick taken by Colson at the 36, breaks a tackle, 40, out to the 44 goes Pat Colson, and the Jackets will have excellent field position.
Run and a Rossi extra point, and a DeLeonardo steal and run from defense of some 42 yards.
JU in a double wing. They'll send Wukelik in motion in Colson's back. He's looking deep. He has a man out there. It's Maple, and he couldn't hold it at the central 20 as he had beaten two Crusader defenders. Pass excellently thrown. Graziani and DiDonato were back, but
Colson going left, having to stop and throw under a little bit of pressure, made it thrown just a little bit too quick, and Chris couldn't just get to the football.
Again, double wing for the Jackets. Now a man in motion. It's Schumart. He gets the quick pitch. He has running room. 45. Cuts it back midfield. Breaks a tackle. 45. 40. He may go all the way. 30. He's at the 20. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Touchdown. As he broke the tackle, Ron Schumart goes 56 yards, and the Jackets are back in it at 40.
Caught him napping. Once he got outside, there was nobody to get him.
Is it the Schmutto huddle? It looks like the Schmutto huddle here. Does JU have too many players on the field? Well, they're in a Schmutto huddle. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Back to pass is Colson. He's rolling out. He flips it into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Graziani. Pass intended for Maple. 4:04 to go. Exciting first quarter. If you're not here, you still got time to get out. 14-6 Central, and we'll be back. Colson kicks it off, and Graziani will take it at the 13, 20, 25, 30, 35, maybe 36-yard line goes Tony Graziani, as he's brought down by 8.
In the last series for the Crusaders, when they got held, JU now right back in the contest.
Pro set for John Suckoch. Straight dive play, Michael Benjamin. And he stretches his body maybe to the 37. Mike Morris again. And again, the pro set formation. Benjamin and Arosevich are the backs, and on the option play, Suckoch pitches to Arosevich. He crosses the 40 and spins out to the 43.5-yard line before Schumart got it. Nice option play to the weak side, away from the to go with the power I. Now they're going with a straight, well, it's going to be the wishbone double tight end. Suckoch will sneak it, and he'll drive, and he'll get over the 45, and it depends upon the forward progress mark because it's going to be close to a first down.
Real close. I think he's going to get it, John. Let's see.
It's going to be close.
Fourth down, but I think he's going to get it just by inches.
And he will, half of a football. Crusader first down, number 2. 2:05 to go, first quarter, high scoring, 14-6 Central. We've had big plays in this football game. Suckoch will option right. He'll turn it up, and he'll be met by 2 defenders. One was Schumart in the first quarter. Central on 2nd and 10 from their own 46 will show twin receivers left, backs in an eye, and O'Mara has tied it right in. Long count against the 4-man front by Suckoch. Here comes the delay. Benjamin jitterbugs over the 45 and maybe to the 47, possibly the 48. Schumart was in there. Time the backs are in an eye. Suckoch will be in the pocket. He'll look, he'll flip it out, and it's blocked. Receiver Rossi was wide open. The coverage was by Pat Colson, but Rossi was near the first down marker, but one of the defensive linemen, it could have been a low snap. Graziani fields it on first bounce, and there's an end-over-end punt, and Jefferson Union will let it bounce at the 30, and it takes a Crusader bounce inside the 20, inside the 15, and will be down to near the 11-yard line.
Now their own 11.
Again, JU using the double wing formation. There's a pitch to the fullback. He cuts it back, and that's Corey Freeman, and he'll have a first down over the 20 to the 22. Secondary players making a first down, but trailing 14-6 when we come back for quarter number 2.
I think a Schumart run has put JU back in the contest. 1st and 10 from their own 22 as we start quarter number 2.
And a big hole for Freeman on a counter play, and he has another first down as he crosses the 35 to the 36. Big hole over the left side. Good. 1st and 10 Jackets. They now have 4 first downs. And Colson will bootleg it to the right side. He's trying to get outside. He breaks a tackle by Alcini, breaks another tackle, crosses the 40, and then he's buried at the 41 by number 30, Timmy Delator. Helped out by 84, Dominic Taberio.
Good balance attack.
And here comes that man again, Freeman, and he has another first down. His third carry in the series and his third first down as he crosses the central 45.
Leads the way with 61 for JU, and again, Succoch has 58 to lead Catholic Central.
As Wukelik in motion, and we've got movement in the line. As JU usually in Schumart went 56 big plays in the game. 14-6 Central, double wing for the Jackets. Wukelik will get the pitch as he was in motion, and he'll drag a tackler or two with him near midfield before 5 white-shirted Crusaders bring him down. The charge led by Andrew Connor along with Mark DiDonato. So Wukelik will pick second down and about 8 at midfield.
Very impressed with the size and speed of JU's backs.
Play action. Colson in the pocket, going deep, got Maple out there, but he undershot him. Nearest to the football was Graziani. The free safety came over to help out defensive back Mark DiDonato, who had the coverage, but we have a flag on the far side of the field in the Crusaders secondary. And it's offensive interference against the Jackets.
Good pressure that time, John.
Yard line, so it's about 3rd and 23. Wing back right, split end left. In motion goes the wing back Wukelik. And Colson's back to pass. He's looking, he's going downfield, and it's intercepted by Graziani at the central 47. He's at midfield at the 45. He cuts it back at the JU 40, breaks the tackle, and he's down to the JU 33-yard line before he's brought down by Dave Wukelik. Colson's pass intended for Wayne Fulmer was badly overthrown, and Graziani gets the interception. He's down to the Jacket 34-yard line, and Central sets up shop, leading 14-6.
The Crusaders, 9 minutes to go, second quarter, they're up by 8.
Pro I, new quarterback for Central. Sprocki, he'll pitch out on the option to Kuzakowski, 35, 30, and out of bounds. Quickly covering Wayne Fulmer, the defensive halfback on the far side, so Brian Sprocki, the junior quarterback, ran the option that time for the Crusaders, and Tim Kuzakowski picks up 4 as the clock is stopped with 8:31 to go. At the JU 30, Central with 10 running plays for 80 yards, but 59 on the Succoch touchdown.
That pitch was thrown left-handed, John. He was going left, and it floated a little bit, or it would have been a bigger gain.
Play action. Sprocki back, flips it out into the flat, has his man Arasovic, 25, down to the Jacket 24-yard line before Corey Freeman brought him down. So Brian Sprocki, with his first varsity pass, he's a junior, only about 5'6", about 135 pounds. The completion to Arasovic is at the 24, a 6-yard pickup, and they'll bring in the sticks to measure. It'll be close to a first down.
Flying run of 59 yards and a Rossi extra point with the 6-yard run, cut it to 14-6. The extra point try going for 2 was incomplete.
It was a first down, the Crusaders' 4th, and Sprocki hands off to the deep man, Timmy Kuzakowski, and he churns for yardage. Fights inside the 20-yard line and maybe to about the 19.5.
Story now, it sets up 2nd and 5.
Arasovic and Kuzakowski are the split backs against the JU front 5. Sprocki will option left. He'll turn it up. He's hit, and he's down to maybe the 18 or 17. Good play on the far side by 43, Chris Maple, the safety man, and Schumart.
The pitch, the ball, he got all he could, and there's still 2 downs to get 3 yards.
JU jumps into a 6-man front this time, and Sprocki on play action right over the middle, and it's tipped incomplete. The receiver, intended receiver, was Tim O'Mara, and he was wide open, but Sprocki didn't get it up high enough. If Brian has a problem, he might be a fake. Snap is down, it's kick it, and it's done badly. Might have been partially blocked by Corey Freeman. So JU holds and will take over on the attempted 35-yard field goal. Colson has again a double wing formation. Wukelik in motion. Handoff, tailback, Freeman, and he's smeared. as they diagnosed that play. Billy DiLeonardo with penetration into the backfield. And Corey Freeman, who's had a fine night, had no chance whatsoever. He'll lose 1 to the 19.
They've kind of dodged a bullet there. Crusaders driving, John. They don't want a turnover down this deep.
Colson rolls right. He's under pressure, flips it out into flat, and it's intercepted. I think it might have been Eric Balzano who made a leaping interception at the Jacket 25 and is down at the 25. Interception number 2 on the last 2 passes. Colson has been intercepted, and the Crusader defense comes up with their 3rd takeaway. On the Balzano intercept, they're at the 25.
And Suckoch is back in the QB.
And he'll go play action, and he'll look, and he'll throw over the middle, and he finds his man. It's Carlo Chrissy, 15, inside the 10. Down to about the 8-yard line goes Carlo Chrissy before Jeff Steele got him. Chrissy was a wide receiver left. Suckoch looked for him coming across the middle, and he found the 5'6" wide receiver for a gain down to the 8 of 17 yards and a Crusader first down.
He was wide open. That middle's been open for the Crusaders, and he hit him right on the numbers. And Chrissy did a good job getting it down inside the 10. So 4-down territory, 1st and goal for Catholic Central, up by 8 at the JU8.
Pro eye, option left, pitch back, Benjamin, stutter steps. We have a flag, and Benjamin's hit for a loss at the 9. 15-yarder. From the point of infraction, clipping. 1st and 25 for a TD. Chrissy in motion. Suckoch back to pass. We got a flag over the middle, almost intercepted. Intended for O'Mara, and almost intercepting.
And it will be a 5-yard motion call. And
this series on 1st down started at the 8. And back to pass is Suckoch. It's going to be a screen to Irosevich, and it's overthrown, but diagnosing the play was Lee for 6 yards. So they're 3 of 7 for 31. Twins right, backs in an eye. Suckoch back to pass, zips it over the middle and through the hands of Michael Golan with good coverage by Corey Freeman at the 18.
If it went down to the 8, it's now 3rd down and goal from the 30.
One back in the backfield, Irosevich, and Suckoch is hit. He'll get away and he'll go down as he broke the initial hit of the tackler, and I think that was
back and hope for maybe to stop him more. They're only going to cost you 11 yards, but I wouldn't go for it.
It's blocked. Maracino was the kicker. Sprocki was the holder, and coming in and blocking it, I think, was 25, Corey Freeman, to go in the half.
Well, Frankie might have that strong leg, but I again would have punted on that play.
Here goes Schumart on a handoff over the right side. And the fullback at 185, a senior, gets across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. He hasn't carried the ball almost 400 yards. The next closest back was Colson at 51 carries. Here goes Freeman, right side, stacked up at the 43. Will gain 2. 64, Pat Pizzaferrato made the initial lick for Central. Yes.
Both teams have moved the football. Let's see if JU doesn't make this first down, if Central will call a timeout. And we've got a
flag.
penalty.
I didn't see anybody in the neutral zone, but
maybe delay a game. I didn't see any movement.
Not by the side man. Not by the side man. Somebody in the JU offensive line evidently.
Half 8 really cuts down. Big difference, and it might get the Crusaders a few points before half. They can hold them here.
Homer is split left, about 15 yards, double wing. Here comes the pitch. Carrying the football is Wukelik. He's into the secondary. He's across the 45. He breaks the tackle. He's still going. He's at midfield. He's at the Central 48 and the first down. Gabe Wukelik, 180-pound sophomore.
66. Pat Colson only has 3 yards rushing this evening.
1st and 10 Jackets. They're going to have to hurry now, down to 1 minute and 35. So they've let 20 seconds run off, and they still haven't taken the snap. And Schumart gets the handoff over the right side. He'll reach the 46-yard line, maybe the 45 with forward progress before he's dragged down by a pair of Crusaders on the far side. One of them was 84, Dominic Taberio, and the other one was, I think, 85, Billy DiLeonardo. But the call is at the Crusader 46 on 2nd and 8. And here comes Freeman in motion. Play action, rolling out Colson. He's going deep. He's got a man out there. Is it Maple? He's open, but the pass is underthrown. Graziani had it and dropped it at the 8-yard line. It was Maple going one-on-one against Eric Balzano, and had Colson been able to get it to him on the far sideline, Jim, it would have been a TD, but it floated short, and Graziani, the safety man, was able to get over and looked like he had to intercept, but dropped it.
The pressures had to rush his throws, being hit while he's throwing the football.
Double wing, Colson back in the pocket, looking. He's got a man over the middle, and it goes right through his hands. In fact, he had two receivers open at the central 30-yard line. 4th down for JU at the central 46, and they'll shift into punt formation.
Good time, really, I think, here for a fake punt, even though they probably won't.
Colson will hit it, and Graziani's the single safety, takes it at the 11, looks for a block. We have a flag. He's at the 15, he's at the 20, and he's bumped out of bounds at about the 22. Flag on the far side at the 19.
He only has one timeout left
of the evening. Clock moving with 40 seconds to go in the half. Suckhot sets his team, sends Carlo Chrissy in motion to the far side. Long count, and he's back to pass. He's looking. He flips it out. Chrissy, the intended receiver, but I think the pass was underthrown. To the right, the only back in the backfield is Arosevich. There goes Rossi in motion to the far side. Quick pitch to Arosevich on a power sweep. Has running room, 10, 15, 20-yard line, close to a first down. Bob Morris. Clock will now move after the first down with 20 seconds to go. Suckhotch with a long count. Arosevich, the only back in the backfield, and Johnny's back to pass. A quick out to Michael Golan at the 25. He's brought down at the 27 with 9 seconds to go in the half. On the far side, making the stop was 32, Keith Swearingen, the defensive back. Pickup of 7. Your first half has come to a close on the 7-yard completion, and your halftime score shows the Crusaders of Catholic Central leading the Jackets of Jefferson Union 14-6, and we'll be back for the JU and Central. With Colson standing at the 5, it's high and short. It may bounce out of bounds. It hits at the 25, and allowing it alertly to roll out of bounds was Corey Freeman. 14-6. This one is long and deep, and Colson will take it at the 12 and come right up the middle. 20, 25. And down at about the 30-yard line goes Pat Colson as he ran into one of his own blocks in computer rankings. And the Jackets will use an unbalanced line right with a power I. We saw this against Mingo. Schumart is the tailback. Handoff left side. Schumart the ball carrier, and he'll maybe reach the line of scrimmage before he's dragged all the way back to the 25 by Delator. Again, same formation, unbalanced right. That means there's only 2 players on the left of the center. Deep handoff goes to the tailback. And again, Schumart will get the handoff on the power game, and he'll blast out to the 33 before John Detor, Mark Detor, makes the tackle. Jones and Alcini are the ends. Pat Pizzaferrato and Dettori are the tackles. Play action, Colson back, and he's sacked. Breaking through, Tommy Jones, the right defensive end, seeing first action in the last 3 weeks. He'll make the sack. As the play action did not help Patrick Colson, he loses 6 back to the 27. And JU will have to punt on 4th and long. Kick on 2 punts in the first half. And he'll hit it at about his 20. He has plenty of time. Patrick, high, lazy, end-over-end kick. Graziani lets it bounce at the 40, picks it up at the 35, is hitting down at the 37. Down quickly for the Jackets, 42, Dave Awukalik. We'll call it the Central 36. The backs are split, Arosevich and Benjamin. Here comes Chrissy in motion to the near side. Pitch back to the left side. Arosevich trying to get outside, cuts it back, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, is over the 40, out to the 43, maybe the 44. Good running by Tommy Arosevich. And the initial tackler is holding his knee, and I think it's big defensive tackle Mike Morris. And he's down and looks to be hurt. And with a break in the action and 9:13 to go in the third quarter, Central leads 14-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Put a score on, so we had 3 scores in the first 8 minutes of the football game. And since then, it's been scoreless. Morris is helped off the field by a couple of mates. Central will have it. 2nd and 3. Comes up, backs in an I. Twin receivers left. O'Mara is tied at right end. Here comes Rossi in motion to the near side. Deep handoff. Benjamin finds a hole. He's into the secondary. 50, 45, cuts it back. 40, breaks it out. 35, he may go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. Michael Benjamin with a nice stutter step. Broke a couple of tackles, then cut it back. Finally driven out of bounds. Inside the jacket 10 at about the JU 6-yard line by Jeff Steele. So Benjamin with a big run. Central's had 2 big runs. The 59-yarder by Suckoch, and now they spun him out at the 7-yard line. And Rosevich are split behind Suckoch. First and goal, Central. Rosevich gets the pitch, turns it over left in. He's inside the 5 and down at the 4. Defensive hit by linebacker Bob Euler. Give Rosevich 3 to the 4-yard line. Make it second and goal at the 4 with 8:20 to go on a turning third-quarter clock.
This is their 3rd try in the last 4 series is inside the 20-yard line.
Benjamin's the tailback. He gets the handoff over the left side, and he's stormed under, and JU says they've recovered, but I didn't see a fumble, but we do have a flag. Second and goal at the 9. They're in a wishbone double tight end this time at the far hash mark. Suckoch will hand to Kuzakowski, and Tim Kuzakowski will plunge down to the 5. So he'll pick up 4 of the 5 yards lost. It'll be third and goal at the 5.
Minutes to go in the contest.
Dean Boring made the last stop. It's a pro eye for Central. Play action. Suckoch rolling, trying to turn the corner. Will cut it back. At the 4-yard line, he'll go down. Good defensive effort by Jeff Steele, the defensive end, as he made Suckoch cut it back. As Johnny was looking for the corner, didn't get it. It's a pickup of only 1. It'll be fourth and goal at the 4, and Donnie Rossi will be in to attempt an important field goal. Kostecki, the snapper, it's down. The kick is up. It's high enough. It's long enough, but it appears to be wide, and it is. Wide to the right, and again, the Jacket defense does the job. And let's see if this will give momentum to JU as they trail at 14-6 with 6:22 to go here in the third quarter.
To go in the third quarter contest.
Quick pitch to the right side. Schumart trying to turn it up. Will have good yardage as he crosses the 25 and might have gotten out to the 27-yard line. Third quarter.
8 carries, 76 yards for Schumart. Fumble.
I was changing my tape. Was there a fumble?
Fumble, and Schumart dropped on the fumble in the backfield and lost a couple.
The handoff been shackled by 3 turnovers. 3rd and 6. Pitch back. It's going to be an option pass. It's going to be underthrown, and DeBeese almost intercepts at the 40. The pass intended for Maple. The thrower was Corey Freeman on a pitchback option pass. Underthrown. We do have a flag. Good field position, as they've had excellent field position throughout this football. As Colson will punt. End over end. It's going to bounce at the 45. Take a jacket bounce, and then one of the JU players hit it, and it hit a central player, and had the central player been alert, he would have grabbed it and started to run with it because... 65. I think Tim Kuzakowski was the player that the ball was batted into. They're calling it against JU for touching it at the 41, so that's where the ball should be. There shouldn't be any penalty. Central declines it. They said illegal touch.
Position JU's had in 8 possessions has been from their own 36.
High backfield. Benjamin will get the deep handoff, and Michael Benjamin will pick up maybe 2 to the Central 43 on the blast, and back in the game. Oh, no, that was Bob Euler, 60.
Suckoch 57 and Rosevich 33 for Central.
Pro eye for Central. All count by Suckoch. Handoff inside. The hole open but closed quickly, and a nice shoestring tackle by nose guard Ron Schumart, as it appeared that Rosevich was going to get underway, but the shoestring tackle by the nose guard not long for the Crusaders in their own territory. JU in that 4-man front. Twins right. There goes Chrissy in motion to the left, limping. Pitch back, and Rosevich lost it, but Suckoch will fall on it back at the 41. Tom Rosevich tried to run before he really had it. It's a 3-yard loss. Suckoch recovers the bubble.
Turn.
3 turnovers for the Jackets and none for the Central. Low snap, and Graziani has it go off the end of his foot. It'll bounce at the Jacket 36, take a big Central bounce inside the 25, and Alcini and DeBeese will down it at the JU 23-yard line. So had too many series. In fact, wing back right. In motion is that wing back. Wukelik, option left. Colson breaks 1 tackle, running laterally, still in the backfield, now gets to the 25, and is dragged out of bounds at about the 25 on the far side. Formation, split left, wing back right, play action. Colson flipping it to his wide receiver, Wayne Fulmer, who grabs it at the 33, and he's dragged down at the 35 for a Jacket first down. Nice pass by this. Same form. Oh, it's a double wing this time with a split receiver, Maple. In motion is Schumart. He'll get the pitch at the 30. Looking for blocking. Has some. 35, 40, maybe to the 41. Ron Schumart, who went as
Toronto 6.
The Jackets going for 6-0, but trailing by 8. Play action. Colson back. Fakes. Looks. He's going to go deep and overthrows Maple. Double wing formation for JU behind Colson. Long count. In motion, Wukelik. Pitch to the far side. Freeman carries, and he's snowed under at the line of scrimmage. Central waiting for him. 3 white shirts over there, led by defensive tackle Bill DeLeonardo at the Central 30. Colson's had a good evening of punting. He has plenty of time, and he'll boom it out of there. Backs up Kuzakowski to the Central 21. 25, hit at the 27, and a flag. Good open field tackle on the far side by 1. And Central will be penalized. 72 yards and 8 penalties. 1st and 10 Central. Their own 12, and they line up in an I backfield, twins to the right, clock turning with 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Suckots to Kuzakowski, the deep man, and he'll get to the 13, maybe the 14, as your 3rd quarter comes to a close. Central clinging to a 14-6 lead, and we'll be back after this.
At the 14, 2nd down and about 8, 8.5. Scoreless 3rd quarter, a scoreless 2nd quarter. Another final, John, I was just trying to pick up. Oh, Glenn scored a consolation touchdown, but Brook won that one 42-14. So they're 6-0, I think, right? 6-0?
Yeah, I think they play Wheeling Park next week.
And Wheeling Park 6-0. We're at Madonna 13-6 winner over Toronto. They're 6-0. And Beaver Local has beaten Wellsville 15-12. And Shadyside Buckeyes South 0-0 at the half.
Start the 4th quarter, deep pitch out. Kuzakowski trying to turn the corner, gets across the 20, and he's rolled out of bounds on the far side of the field by that man, Ron Schumart. He was helped out by 30, Jeff Steele. Deep pitch back to Kuzakowski, turning the corner. Line of scrimmage was the 14, and Kuzakowski is close to the first down at the 22.5, and they're going to call for a measurement, so we're going to give Timmy a gain of 8. Central now with 167 yards on 25 running plays. That's their best effort of the season. That's an average of about 6.5 yards per carry. Short. JU stacks the backers. Suckots sets his squad, and he will sneak it and appears to have enough for the first down as Schumart grabbed him at the 23. We'll give John a gain of 1. We'll say Central has gotten their 2nd first down of the half. Goals. 1 short, 1 wide, and 1 block. Pitch out, right side. Arosevich will go down at the 21-yard line for a loss. Nice defensive play. 4-man JU front, pro I. O'Mara tied it right in. Suckots back to pass, looks, flips it. O'Mara has it at the 25 and is snowed under by 3 Jackets. Swearingen was there, along with Euler.
Ticking.
Backs are in an I, Arosevich and Kuzakowski. Golan right, Rossi left. Suckots rolls, play action. He's going deep for Golan, he overthrew him. Ball was out of bounds at the Jacket 38-yard line. Pretty good coverage by Wayne back there, and he's a dangerous punt returner also. Good snap for Graziani. End over end will bounce near midfield, and Colson will pick it up at the 43, and he's stormed under at the Jacket 45. Down there for the Crusaders was 54. No, it wasn't 54. Yes, it was 54. DeBeese.
Best field position all night long. Their 10th possession at their own 45.
32-yard punt, and the handoff goes to Schumart, and he had no chance whatsoever.
Clock Central up by 8, so JU needs to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion just to tie.
Here comes the pitch to the right side. Schumart turns it up. He's over the 45, and he's out to about the 48 or 49. Before he's dragged back by 3 Crusader tacklers, linebackers Keeper and DeBeese driving him back. But Schumart had forward progress to the 49 of JU. Pick up a 4, 3rd, and 6. An important possession for the overtime if the Jackets can score and get a 2-point conversion. Double wing, Colson back, has a receiver open, out into the right flat. The pass completed to Wayne Fulmer. He's hit immediately near the 45-yard line. It's going to be very close to a first down. Mark DiDonato with the big stick.
4th down with 7 minutes in the contest, a half a yard to go. Look for Colson maybe on a sneak.
Central points to one of the JU offensive linemen who evidently lifted up, and the officials agree, and that's a big penalty. Even though it's a 5-yarder and the first of the half against JU, it'll make it now 4th and 5.5. And they may have to change their decision as John Kuzakowski calls a timeout. 7:12 to go in the game. 14-6 Central, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. In punt formation, I think a good decision by John Kuzakowski after that penalty.
Well, he's also the quarterback, John, and he can maybe fake here and pick the first down up, but I agree. I would have to punt, and I think it's a good call.
They're going to fake. He's rolling out. He's looking. He has a man. Incomplete. Through the hands of Corey Freeman at the 40. Big hit put on by Eric Balzano, but I thought Freeman had dropped the football before Balzano popped him at the 40.
It was definitely a catchable football. Johnny should have had it, but it was a good pop. And, Johnny Kuzakowski gambled. Actually, he made the right call because it should have been a first down. It was right there, but Central will set up shop right at the 50-yard line. So field position, the clock, and everything on the Crusaders' side, that's the biggest play of the contest. And we both thought maybe they should have punted or a fake punt, and it didn't work out for JU. But let's see if the defense can rise up to the occasion here.
Pro eye for Central. Let's see if Mark Javielik goes for the home run here after the turnover. Nope, he'll pitch to Benjamin, will Sakach, and Benjamin will be at the 50, and he'll get down to the 48 with forward progress. Schumart holding on, along with Dean Boring. Our shot while we have it.
Well, I'd be surprised if Central throws it. I really would. They're in the driver's seat. Their defense playing good. If they get a couple first downs, it's probably all over.
Deep handoff. Here comes Benjamin. Has some running room. Gets away. Cuts it around over the 45. Down to the 43. Maybe the 42. Goes Michael Benjamin. A little short of the first down. They'll spot him at the 41-yard line. So a big gain. Benjamin will get 7.
Second half, Benjamin now has 65 yards to lead the way. But the big key is no mistakes for Central here. Just keep it on the ground because JU hasn't done anything to move the football.
JU has made mistakes, and here's Arosevich for the first down. Over right guard as he cuts it back and gets down to the Jacket 37-yard line. Boring got some contact. Central now with 179 yards on 30 rushing plays. Pro eye.
5:32 and ticking.
Succott's taking all day with a 5-man front by JU. Benjamin has a big hole right side, crosses the 35, is all the way down to the 30. Good blocking. I said right side, it was the left side. And on that left side, doing some real nice blocking up front for the Crusaders was John Serafini and David DeBeese. The gain is down to the 30.
A lot of the JU guys, John, going both ways, and they're looking a little weary right now. When you're losing and you're going both ways, it's a little tougher.
Pro set, straight dive. Benjamin puts both hands over the football, and he gets down to the 25, and that's enough for another first down. Blocking on the right side for the Crusader offensive line was the Beasy, 54, and Kiefer, 53, as Michael Benjamin is injured. 4:44 to go in the game.
77 yards on 8 carries, and he's just doing the job offensively, breaking tackles. In the baseball game, San Fran 4-0 over the Cardinals in the 4th.
True eye. Suckoch on a keeper around left end. Crosses the 25 and gets down to the 22. Schumart along.
And they're also getting in field goal range.
Central by 8, 3:50 to go. Handoff Irosevich, and he's smothered for a loss of 2 back to the 23. Can ramble 42 yards.
I might take a timeout if I'm JU and Central keeps it on the ground. It'll be under 3 minutes when this play's over.
JU looking for pass, rolling out. Suckoch flipping it to Irosevich. He caught it at the 20, lost his balance, and is down at about the 17-yard line. Had Tommy been able to maintain balance, he might have been able to move closer to a first down. On 4th and a yard and a half at the Jacket 17 and 2:33 to go. 8-point Crusader lead. Here comes the deep handoff to Kuzakowski. Has room to the outside. He's at the 15. He has the first down at the 10. Nobody there as Central turned him in. Making the stop in the secondary was Steele, but not before Tim Kuzakowski will pick up 6 to the 11, and Central maintains possession. Approaching 200 yards on the ground for the first time, and they will surpass the 200-yard mark on a dive play to Timmy Kuzakowski inside the 10 before Bob Euler grabs him at the 8. 3-yard pickup. Clock under a minute and a half, or under 2 minutes now at 1:50 and ticking. 202 yards on 36 running plays. And the clock continues to roll as Central now has run it 10 times from the 50 down to the 8. That's 42 yards in 10 carries.
Well, pretty sure we'll see a timeout after this one, Johnny. Probably saved it. Central's going to keep it on the ground and might not get a field goal. Might not even try if they don't get in for the TD.
They option left. Almost a bad pitch out as Kuzakowski saves it at the 10, and he's brought down immediately by Aldridge. A dangerous play to run.
Bridgeport.
3rd and goal for the Crusaders at the Jacket 11. 1:15 to go. Here comes a draw play, and Kuzakowski is hit at the 14 for a loss of 3. Breaking through for the Jacket defense, Phil Cunningham, 190-pound senior. So it's at the 14 now. The clock continues to run. We're down to a minute to go in the contest.
Clock down to 40 seconds. Central started this drive at the 50, and in 10 running plays and 1 pass, it's down to 30 seconds.
Kuzakowski gets the pitch out over the left side. He's down to the 10. We have a flag. Euler made the stop, along with 43, Chris Maple. 32 seconds to go in the contest. The penalty's clipping against Central, but JU will decline and take the football after
the clock. It's under 30 seconds. They're still in the huddle.
Wow. They've got to hurry. 25 seconds. So they've lost 7. 22 seconds. They won't get the snap until under 20 seconds. 16 seconds. 15, 14. They get the snap at 13. Colson back. He's under pressure. He's going to be hit. He throws the ball, and it is intercepted by the Crusaders. And Central has sprung the upset as Timmy Delator has come up with the 3rd Crusader pass interception at the JU 24-yard line with 6 seconds to go in the contest. Central will even their record at 3-3, and the Jackets will lose their first as the clock will run and the Crusaders will need not run another play.
Well, let's see if they had one more timeout. They would have called it. They don't, so they don't have any more, and the clock will tick down. Your final score, as it was in the first quarter, Central 14, JU 6. And we'll be back
after a couple of messages.
When you